in ranching throughout our history, we just took it for granted that we were stewards of the land, or that we just took care of everything and with the wildlife and all these things. But to really go and write it down and say exactly why you're doing that and what it means to you and how you're going to do it was really important to us. Also because for a lot of the owners, the drift that happens in ranching is that you have folks who know about cows, know about horses, know about ranching. That as the generations get wider and wider, there's just not that opportunity for everybody to know that. And they start developing their own interests. So you've got to know how to bring everybody back. And with Babbitt's, the main thing that we did there was we looked at the land and said, we are a land company that we can do all these things: ranching, conservation, whatever all it might be along with the land and all, so that everybody then had a way to participate. May not be this person can participate about cattle, or that person can participate about horses, but they might be able to participate in something else we're doing. And it allowed everybody to come back together. And through that, we developed the Constitution of Babbitt Ranches. Out of all of that, to be deliberate, this is what we're going to do as an agriculture company. This is how we're going to do it. We developed the Constitution. And the Constitution really was a reflection all the way back to 1884, 1886, when those fellas decided to do what they were going to do, knowing our history before that, on why they all did what they did, what mattered most, and so on and so forth, and capturing all that, and getting it down on paper, and then turning loose the people that can get it done. When we decided not to sell the ranches, we got real deliberate about exactly what we're doing. We were all in. At that point in time, you're not looking back. You've made your decision, you're all in. Really happy that Babbitt's kind of trudged through those 80s and 90s. They did, and you can expect it to be messy. I mean, that's one of the things that you're going to have to appreciate to get a real strong agricultural business, whether it's ranching or farming. You're going to have to expect it to be messy at times. But the thing is that messiness is what brings you probably the most meaning over time.
The subject might be the Babbitt family and their ventures in agriculture, but the story is an American story. It's about setting an intention, risking everything, moving out west, being all in, working hard through some really difficult times, and appreciating the blessings along the way. With every single one of my relatives from the very beginning, if you asked them what one key ingredient made them fulfilled and successful, they would instantly refer you to all of the folks they worked with. That's the way it's always been. It was about relationships. It was their approach then, and it continues to be our approach today. We are a community, and that's a big part of who we are. And who we are, what we do, and how we do it, we call this Cowboy Essence. That's our brand, our forged ethic. Babbitt Ranches, its success is simply a reflection of our relationships.